The Commonwealth Human Rights Initiative, CHRI, is calling for reforms in the legal education in Ghana in order to accommodate new reforms in the justice system, including community sentencing. According to the organization, the new reforms in the justice system with respect to community sentencing is to enhance justice delivery in Ghana, thereby reducing congestion in the various prisons across the country. Mausi Numon has the rest of the story in this report.
Speaking at a workshop for civil societies on community service sentencing in Ghana, Director of Programs at the Institute of Human Rights and Democracy in Africa, Edmond Amakwe-Foley, said the legal education curriculum needs to be updated to meet modern practice.
I think the legal education in Ghana now needs to embrace some of these new approaches coming up. For lawyers in practice, yes, we have something called continuous legal education, so we have to do that for them. But for those coming on board, the curricula in the law schools will have to change to also look at some of these new approaches to criminal justice delivery in the world now. And as a member of the international community, Ghana also needs to embrace new developments.
Legal practitioner Martin Nwosu spelled out the international standards and best practices on community service sentencing and its implementation.
Talking about the standards, as member country of the United Nations, we have guidance from Rule 8 of the United Nations Standard Minimum Rules for non-custodial measures. The measures there can mean sentencing. Okay, and that particular rule states in part that a judicial authority having at its disposal a range of non-custodial measures should take into consideration in its decision the rehabilitative needs of the offender, the protection of society, and the interest of the victim. So if you're talking about standards, these standards should cover these three areas: the interests of the victim, the offender, and the society or community from which the person hails. And it mentions that the nation wanting to do this must have a range of this non-custodial sentencing. So what we are talking about here with regards to community service sentencing is just one of so many other things that can be done by way of non-custodial sentencing.
Parliament is meanwhile yet to pass a community service bill. Mausi Numon report for JoyNews.